I wanted to do something a little different. Let me introduce myself. Hi, welcome to the Teapot Reads. My name's Sam. I'm the Teapot. This is what I'm currently reading, and I'm so happy to see you today. Today we're starting something new. In my notes for this, I've been calling it a vloggy because it's not like a full regular-ish vlog. Like it is, but it's not. It's more of like a challenge, and it's really just going to be focused on like the challenge portions. So this will probably be going up before my reading vlog for Anne of Green Gables books 3 and 4. So we get a little like sneak peek at that. But I want to challenge myself. It's Sunday. I want to challenge myself this week to read 100 pages a day. Not just of this book, but like 100 pages in general. Ooh, bookmark flying out. This is something I've wanted to, it's not something I know I could keep up regularly. Like it's not a goal I could set like for a year, but I have wanted to challenge myself to this, and I have wanted to try for this goal for a while. It's something I've really thought about, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it now. So it's gonna be 100 pages a day. Obviously I would then finish Anne of the Island, and probably even finish Anne Volume 4. Maybe, we'll see. I've been reading these somewhat back to back. In between books I've been slipping in other books. Like I read Anne of Green Gables, and then I read The Atlas Six, I think, and then I read Anne of Avonlea, and then I read Nona, and now I'm reading Anne of the Island, and then I'm going to read, I have an Arc of Blood marked that I really want to get to, so that'll probably be the next book you see in this challenge. But I'm also going to be counting audiobooks. So here's how we're going to count that. So like I said, 100 pages a day, that's the plan, that's the goal, that's the challenge. And I'm gonna talk to you like every night or the morning after and just like reflect on the day before and see how I've like mentally been at the end of all of this and whether I liked the challenge, you know. But I do listen to a lot of audiobooks, and audiobooks are definitely reading. 100% stand by that statement. I'm going to be counting audiobooks only some of the time, so I listen to audiobooks on the drive, and I tend to and from work, and I also tend to listen to audiobooks when I'm doing like other chores, and that's fine. I definitely consider it like reading, but for me, I'm not necessarily engaged in the same way as if I'm just listening to the audiobook. So anytime that I choose to like stop and just listen to the audiobook, like even if it's like listening to fall asleep, like I would still say that's like still the priority is the listening part. Then I'll start counting that towards pages read. And I think most audiobooks that I have right now, I have the physical copies of, so I'll literally just compare in the physical copies I have. But anytime I'm listening to an audiobook and it's just to sort of be a secondary thing happening and not the main thing happening, like driving, I'm keyed into driving and the book is just happening. Chores, I'm keyed into the chores and the book is just happening. I'm not going to count that towards the 100 pages a day challenge. One of the reasons I want to do this challenge is I want to sit down and just like enjoy and relax and not have stress about it, basically. It's supposed to be like a take me out of the world type situation. So I really want the reading to be the focus of the challenge. So that's how I'll be tackling audiobooks. So it is Sunday. It is like 10:30 on Sunday. I will then therefore end it 10:30 next Sunday. That will be the end. And we'll reflect on it all. And like I said, this is 100 pages a day, so it's not 700 pages total, it's 100 pages a day. If I don't hit that 100 pages a day, I'm not gonna like be mad at myself, but we're gonna talk about why. So Anne of the Island, I am on page 9, which is chapter 2, and my audiobook that I'm going to start is Winter's Orbit, but I haven't started it yet, so I'm on page 0. So those are my stats, and I will talk to you either tonight or tomorrow. So did not do tons of reading yet, and it's getting kind of late, but that's because I went to take my brother back to school and then had House of the Dragon to watch. So where am I now? I said I was on page 6 of this. I'm now on page 35, so doing the math real quick, that would be 29 pages. So I've got 29 pages so far, and then I I had to take a break because like my eyes were hurting, but I did some listening to Winter's Orbit, and I also did not get super far to like page 25 of Winter's Orbit. So 54 pages, not bad, not bad. I have about 50 pages left to read for tonight. It's like 9:30, so I have a little bit of time. Typically I start going to sleep at like 10, but I think I'm going to, how many say, 54 pages? Okay. So I want to read a chapter of the manga I'm reading, which is Toilet Bound Hana-Cocoon, volume 16. So that's about, let's see, it goes from page 71 to 99. That's 28 then, 28 pages. Cool, so I'll do that, and then I will probably just listen to Winter's Orbit for like half an hour more, and then I should be good. I should be at 100. I'll let you know tomorrow how I did. But so far, thoughts. I had to take a break, like I said, from Anne because my eyes were just hurting, and I'm trying to take better care of my eyes. But besides that, I liked, because I feel like I haven't listened to an audiobook just for the sake of like listening for reading's sake in a while. Normally it's just this always secondary task, and I really liked just like not having my brain split while I was listening to the audiobook. That was a nice change. I really enjoyed that, and I'm actually really looking forward to continuing that tonight. I've been like, ever since I stopped, I was like, yes, that was good vibes. I want to get back to that. So that is probably what I'm gonna do. My goal, because I do enjoy this, but like I said, I'm trying to be kinder to my eyes. My goal, I think, is gonna be roughly about 30 to 50 pages a day of this, just so I don't stress myself out too much. That is the update for tonight. All right, hopefully you can hear me. So, update. Last night I was successful. I was able to hit that 100 pages exactly at 100 pages. So I feel really good, and I'm really proud of that. As for reading today, so I am on page 61 of Anna of the Island, and I started today at page 35. So I should get my notebook and do the math in there, and then I don't have to do it again. 35 to 61. I promise I'm good. I'm decent at math. So 35, 45, 55. So that's 26 pages for Anne so far. And I would like to do a little more of Anne. Hanako, I did another chapter, so that is, I have one chapter left of this volume. Did I do that correctly? Does that make sense? Hold on, we'll pull up my brain. I worked today. It was a long day. 38 pages of Hanako. So plus the 26. Basically, did I do that math correctly? I did. So I'm at 64 pages. I do want to read a bit more of Anne. I want to finish this chapter. So it's like 9 more pages of Anne. Okay, so then I still need quite a bit, actually. Well, more than I thought I would need. 27 after that. So we're going to pull Winter's Orbit in because I'm going to, I think, listen to this. It'll just be kinder on my eyes. I have listened to it on the ride to and from work today. I'm loving this book, by the way. I actually, funny story, started listening to it earlier this year and put it down because I was like just not feeling it, but I am loving it, and oh my god, I'm so just in love with it. So I am on page, I made sure to finish on a chapter. I'm on page 162. Ooh, 162 of this bad boy. So plus 162, that would get me to page 189. Okay, that's not terrible. That is, I feel like I can do that. I feel like that's the plan for tonight. But I'm really proud. I'm really happy I got to the 100 pages yesterday. And today was definitely a lot more of a struggle. and tomorrow will probably also be a struggle because of work and everything. But these are the days when the challenge is like really like kind of a little fun. It makes it a challenge. I think tomorrow, I don't know. There's really nothing I can do to like alter how I approached it today. I don't think. Maybe I will try when I get home. Maybe while I'm eating, I will actually listen to an audiobook, because I feel like eating is not necessarily like the secondary, or is the secondary task there and not the audiobook. So maybe I will do that tomorrow to get me through a few more pages. So, you know, that's the plan. Try. I will let you know tomorrow how I do. Y'all, I don't think I'm gonna meet the challenge today. I'm still gonna try, but I don't think I'm gonna hit it. So I hit the 100 pages yesterday. Feel really, really good about that. But today I've read, I don't know, maybe 25. I started on page 69 of Anne today. The only reading I got done was at my 2:15s at work, and I had a lunch, but I was talking. So I'm on page 85. So I read I haven't even read 25 pages. I have read 16 pages. So I have a lot left to do. And it is like 10:30. I'm not a late night person. Plus I have to wake up early. So we're going to get as far as we can. I am going to aim for 100 pages because that is the goal. That is the challenge. But I don't want to like stress myself out too much. You know, the challenge is supposed to be a little fun. It's not supposed to be vile. So we'll see. Wish me luck. I do still have Hanako to read, my last chapter, and then I'll be done with this volume. That's sad. And I can definitely just relax and listen to Winter's Orbit. That's a little easier, especially in the eyes. But like I said, it's like 10:30. No, I did not listen to the audiobook while I was eating. I was so out of it. I needed to just like watch something mindless. I watched Gilmore Girls. Tomorrow it's definitely gonna be priority. Regardless of whether I hit it today, tomorrow I want to like sit down and I want to just read as like the number one priority outside of work. So we're gonna really try for that. And hopefully, if I don't hit today will be the only day. Hopefully. So I hit today's goal. I did not hit yesterday. Today, I didn't even get close yesterday. I feel so bad. I can't believe I lost my challenge just so quickly on a Tuesday, right? The week wasn't even far, but it's Wednesday, and I don't know what possessed me, but I was at work on breaks, and I just was like, you know what? I want to read Fence by C.S. Packet. So I just bought the ebooks of volume 1 and like read it like that, and then bought volume 2 and read it like that. They're each over 100 pages. So I hit my 100 page goal, and I did it and was relaxed and was super into it. So yeah, I hit today's goal. That feels good. I'm probably still going to do some reading tonight because I want to do some more Anne of Green Gables reading at the very least. But day 4, a success. Okay, so I think I can hit the 100 today. I'm not super far. I'm at 20 pages. For 20 pages of Anne of the Island, lots of thoughts, but I need to just like sit down and record it for the vlog. And I'm going to go read a chapter of Witch Hat Atelier Volume 2, and then which I didn't talk about it. I'll talk about it at the end. I finished Winter's Orbit. Absolutely loved it. Was super. I love it. Okay, it's really precious. I finished that, and so I started, this is my new audiobook, Kingdom of the Wicked. It's fine, it's not nearly as good as Winter's Orbit, but I do want to read some more of this. So basically, Anne and Witch Hat together will be 56 pages, or no, 54 pages, so then 46 pages is what's left. So I'm going to finish up Witch Hat Atelier chapter, and then I'm going to listen to Kingdom of the Wicked to get to my 100. So I haven't hit it yet, but I am like 100% certain I will hit it, so I'm not worried. Okay, I haven't done any reading yet today, but I did spend the majority of the day already doing everything I need to get done. So everything is done. I'm going to read for a little bit, and then I'm going to take Tinky out, and then I'm going to just come back and read. So we're going to get hopefully a bunch of Anne of Green Gables read. That's the goal. We'll see. Okay, time to do the math for today's reading. Hold on, because I have to like grab the books. And hopefully I don't have much left because I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Okay. And like I said, I'll talk more about Winter's Orbit at the end. I want to do a wrap up of this tomorrow because we have one more day left. And so far I've only failed the one day. So I think we can do it. Let's start with Anne of the Island. I started today on page 126 and I'm on 160. So we're at 34 pages. Cool. I read a chapter of Witch Hat Atelier Volume 2, which I'm loving this one. That chapter started on page 37 and went to page 73, so that was the long one. Another 34 pages. That's funny. Oh no, because I didn't actually do the math correctly. My brain's fried. I'm not doing real math today. I'm using a calculator. Let's see, it's 37. I know it's not right. 36. Okay. So 36 plus 34. Oh, we're at 70 pages just between those two. That feels good. And I did, I was doing some listening to Kingdom of the Wicked as like the main thing I was doing, which was really nice. I was laying down actually, and the wind was just like raging, and it was just really lovely to like listen to both this and the wind. So I was on page 256. I didn't get super far. We'll say 272. So 16 pages, 86 pages. So 14 pages left. I think I'll finish it up with Kingdom of the Wicked because I stopped in the middle of a chapter. May as well take that to its nearest stopping point. So let's see. How many pages did I say I needed? Oh shit. 14. 273 plus 14. So I need to get to page 287. Oop. And the nearest. So basically I want to hit chapter 38, which I think I can do. I don't think that'll take long at all. Probably gonna win tonight as well. Feeling really good. Tomorrow will be the other really challenging day because I work obviously all day, and then I have D&D tomorrow night, so that will take up a lot of time. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading while I'm at work, and probably after the game I will like settle in and probably listen to an audiobook. I have a feeling I'm gonna finish Kingdom of the Wicked on the drive to work though, so the audiobook will probably be my next one, which I'm pretty sure is going to be Spells for Forgetting. Tomorrow's gonna be the other challenging day. We lost on Wednesday, like we failed. I think that was Wednesday. Maybe that was Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day. I do not want to lose again. So I think I'm gonna do it. Today, even though like it was my day off, I did feel like I had a little bit of a challenge to make sure I was reading, because I feel like days when I spend the whole day doing like chores and activities I need to do, I just spend a lot of like that time like front loading all my energy. And even though reading is like relaxing, by the time I get there I'm just almost too tired to even engage with books. But I did it today. I read a lot of Anne. I'm really proud of that actually. Really proud of how much I read of Anne of Green Gables, or of the Island. Yeah, one more day guys. Well, we got this. Hello. And I did it. It is Sunday at noon. I finished the challenge yesterday night, but it was late. I really just wasn't up for updating. So I'm so sorry about that. But I did it. I hit 100 pages yesterday. I only lost by 1 day, so I feel really good about that. This was a fun challenge. It was more difficult in some ways, but I think what was really difficult about it was trying to remind myself that I was trying to make reading a priority. I obviously always do a lot of, or not a lot, but I always read every day, and it's very rare that I get through a day that I don't read. But it's sometimes and typically is an afterthought to what my goals are for the day. And I've kind of had to rewire myself to make it a priority. And I think it helped a little bit cut down on some extra social media time that I would have spent otherwise. So this was fun. I definitely think I will be doing something similar in the future. I will probably change the challenge up a little bit. Like, I don't know, maybe it has to be like maybe it's an hour of uninterrupted like sitting and reading time. Maybe it's like an uninterrupted hour of like audiobook time. I don't know, something like that. But I really liked this challenge. It was good. It was really a nice exercise and a reminder that I like reading. So the books I finished, I obviously didn't finish them all just by reading 100 pages every day, but I did finish them, or I started them. We'll talk about the two, or well, we'll talk about the ones I finished. How about we'll do that. Again, these weren't just because I read 100 pages a day. Because I drive to work, audiobooks are my go-to, and I do a lot of reading that way. So I finished them because I was able to do that kind of driving and reading. But manga, I did read volume 16 of Hanako-kun. It was good. I liked the slowed down pace of it. I really just hope that the wrap up to this arc isn't super rushed, because I felt like the last arc had a really rushed wrap. Then Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. I'm so mad at myself that I put this off for so long, because I loved this one. This is easily one of my, probably if I hadn't read Nona this month, it would have been my favorite book of the month. I absolutely loved it. It delivered everything I needed to. It is just cozy and it's not a cozy read, but it is cozy for, like, I was cozied and comforted by it. It was just really delightful. And Ocean's Echo comes out November 1st, I think, and yes, I will be immediately reading that one. But I really liked this one. I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars, and no regrets. It was fantastic. I will probably end up using this as a book, not this edition, but like I like to gift books every holiday season, and this will probably be one of the titles I gift. Then Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. Super disappointing. It just didn't deliver very much at all. It was very much just an okay book, not gothic, a little sexy. I was kind of digging the tension between them. This is a new adult. I hate that it's in the young adult section. I understand the later books are even more so, but like this one, it just didn't have young adult vibes really at all, except for pacing. I also thought the character was really dumb. I'm not calling her stupid. I just thought she was kind of dumb. She made really basic mistakes, and she kept like being like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Wrath was like, well, I haven't really done that much to make you not trust me. And then when she finds out he was like hiding something from her, she's like upset. And I'm like, bitch, you just it was dumb. But I am interested in completing this trilogy, partly because of sunk cost fallacy, but definitely not soon. Did read it. It was fine. I think I gave it 3 stars. And then the ones I am reading, obviously, Anne of the Island continues to be my go-to. And if you want to continue and see updates on this one in particular, check out my Anne of Green Gables reading vlog. This will be in the second one. So this will actually be going up before that. But if you wanted to, see thoughts moving forward, and lots of thoughts. I'm actually, once I finish this wrap up, I'm going to sit and talk about my emotions. Okay. I'm also currently for manga reading Witch Hat Atelier Volume 2. Loving it. It's so good. The series is actually cozy and very comfortable, and kind of reminds me of a really good middle grade book. Like, it's that sort of part of my brain that it's scratching, and absolutely living for it. And then audiobook, and this is what got me. I read the last 46 pages was I read 46 pages, and that was the last 46 I needed to complete, or 48 to complete my reading goal for yesterday, and that is Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. I have not read anything by Adrienne Young before. I do have a couple of her other books as well because they come in book boxes. She's a big book box fan. This is the Fairy Loot edition. When I tell you that it is one of the prettiest books I own, I'm not lying. This is just, oops, I love it. It's just so pretty. And it's got a sort of, okay, things are just falling out of the book. Deal with it. Love it. So much about it is lovely. It's got a kind of mystery vibe. I feel like I'm still really grasping what this book is about exactly. It was reminding me of, what's that movie with Sandra Bullock in it? And Nicole Kidman. That one. It's based on a book by Alice Hoffman. Practical Magic. It's giving me like Practical Magic type vibes. And so far I am enjoying it. I do feel like it's taking its time. And it's a short book. So we'll see how the pace ends up proceeding. But so far enjoying it. I'm not far at all. Like I said, I'm like 50 pages into it. But this was good. This was a really good challenge. This was fun. Very much a different new type of video I'm trying out. So if you liked it, definitely let me know. I'd love to know if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, don't be too harsh. If you like this content and you want to see more like it, definitely consider subscribing. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world to me to have you out there. Thank you. If you are somewhere cold, I hope you're staying warm. If you're somewhere warm, I hope you're staying comfortable. And most of all, I hope you're reading a great book. I will see you guys next time. Bye.